Joining us now to talk more about beef safety and research is Mandy Carr-Johnson, Executive Director of Science and Product Solutions at NCBA. Mandy, you and your team earlier this spring attended the Beef Safety Summit. Why is that such an important event for our industry?
Well, that event began in 2003, and at that time, the industry's focus really was on BSE. So we've had events really focused, bringing all sectors of the industry together to look at the critical factors influencing beef safety. We've gone from BSE and E. coli 0157 to other pathogens and other challenges that impact the safety today.
Fantastic. And what were some of the lessons that you learned during the summit this year?
So this year we had the opportunity to have an opening session that really reflected back on the evolution of how we test for beef safety in the industry. We had speakers from formerly USDA all the way to those that were the largest grinder of beef products in the country to packers and further processors, and really looked at what is that evolution and what does it mean for our future. We also had the opportunity to talk about some of our other challenging topics like antibiotic resistance, or what is the regulatory changes that impact how we make what we call non-intact product or needle tenderized beef. So lots of lessons to incorporate into our daily practices.
Well, many of those issues you're talking about really relate to consumer confidence. And I guess I would just ask you, why is consumer confidence so critical to the future of the beef industry?
Well, we know that consumer confidence in steaks and roast as well as ground beef has actually increased on the past couple of years. So we know that that's a great opportunity as we see beef prices come back down and moderate for consumers to pick beef. They need to be confident in it, to put it in their grocery basket or to order it off of a menu. So our efforts in the program are to produce the sound science that can help us improve the safety of beef in all sectors, from pre-harvest all the way through to retail and food service, but then also take advantage of the opportunity like at the Beef Industry Safety Summit to share that information with our industry partners to improve the implementation of that science.
You mentioned research. I know that's a huge part of your job. Can you give us any insight into some of the research priorities you and your team are working on right now?
Yes, so in safety particular, we have the NCBA Research Council as well as the Safety Committee from the Beef Checkoff that have prioritized both pre and post-harvest beef safety like management practices that help us reduce things like salmonella and E. coli, but also looking at how do we better understand and prevent antibiotic resistance formation. Other opportunities are on how we take that research and we share it with individuals, like through our hallmark event of the Beef Safety Summit, so that we make sure we get that research information into the hands of the decision makers.
Very good. Thank you so much for coming to the show and giving us some insight into this very important topic.
Thank you.
Now, to stay up to date on NCBA's efforts in things like beef safety research, sustainability, product quality, and human nutrition, just visit the website at beefresearch.org.